Welcome to 5-Minute Idiom Boost. Today we're listening to Marco, a student facing the culture shock and heavy workload of his first week at a United States university. He uses 5 idioms to describe his situation. Your job is to listen closely and see if you can catch them. We will discuss all 5 after we listen to the audio. So Marco is recording a video diary after his first week at a U.S. university. Please get ready to listen.
Wow! Just finished my first week here at State University. I thought moving across the world would be the hard part, but I was wrong. The hardest thing? The sheer volume of reading. They gave us 3 novels and 5 research papers for one class. I quickly realized I was going to have to burn the midnight oil every night just to keep up. The first lecture I attended, the professor was talking non-stop about some political theory. Everyone else was nodding and taking notes, but I understood maybe half the vocabulary. I felt completely out of my league. I decided right then I needed a different strategy. But it hasn't all been bad. The people here are genuinely welcoming. My roommate is great. We hit it off immediately and spent the whole weekend exploring the campus. It was a good reminder that I need to balance things out. I also made a big mistake on my first assignment. I misunderstood the prompt and turned in a short summary instead of an analysis. My advisor told me to redo it, but she said, "Don't worry, Marco. It's not the end of the world." That made me feel a lot better. Now, I'm just trying to stay organized. I have my study group meeting tonight, and I'm ready. I know this whole experience will be a piece of cake eventually, but right now, it's a lot of work. Wish me luck.
So did you get all 5 idioms? Well, don't worry. Let's look at them together. Here's the first one. Burn the midnight oil. It means to work late into the night, often studying. So in the dialogue, Marco said, I quickly realized I was going to have to burn the midnight oil every night just to keep up. So he wasn't literally getting a lamp with oil and burning it. No, it's just this expression again of working very, very late, studying or working. Out of my league, that's the next one, to be engaging with something or someone that is too advanced, superior, or challenging for one's current level or status. So Marco said, I felt completely out of my league. I decided right then I needed a different strategy. So a league could be something literal, like a soccer league, basketball league, something like that. But in this case, it has nothing to do with that. It just means something that really is too advanced. In this case, it was his schoolwork and his class. He felt like the level that he needed to perform at was beyond him. Next is hit it off, to immediately like someone and become friendly with them. So Marco said, my roommate is great. We hit it off immediately and spent the whole weekend exploring the campus. So it is to get along very well with someone from the beginning. So that's really the key, immediately. End of the world. It's a catastrophe used negatively, often to say something isn't a disaster. For example, it's not the end of the world. So you often hear it in the negative. So in the listening, he said, my advisor told me to redo it, but she said, don't worry, Marco, it's not the end of the world, right? So the world isn't literally ending, but it's just an expression. Next, a piece of cake, something that is very easy to do. So Marco said, I know this whole experience will be a piece of cake eventually, but right now it's a lot of work. So piece of cake just means easy. That's your idiom boost for today. Can you use one of these 5 phrases in a sentence and post it in the comments? See you next time.